Let's smoke!
Rams are going to win the Super Bowl, and that's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about, at least.
All right.
And I'm saying Rams got this shit because of two things. One, Matt Stafford, I've said since forever, I believe Matt Stafford is one of the top 10 QBs in the last 15 years.
Oh my God, and pizza is delicious. I'm just saying that's a very hot take.
Not everybody says this.
Who doesn't?
People I talk to as friends, at least. Who watch
Tell them.
think Matt Stafford is a fucking top 10 quarterback for the last. I mean, in the Brady era, if Brady's number one, I believe Matt Stafford is in that top 10.
And your friends say no, and your friends say that's not.
They just don't seem to think he has the credibility to be there.
Well, how about this? Next time you see those friends, you say hello. You say, this is goodbye. You walk away, and you never see them again.
But, so what I'm saying...
You don't have to surround yourself with such ignorance. You know what I mean?
With Matt Stafford being who Matt Stafford is, he's been here...
A baller. He's a straight baller.
He hasn't been in the Super Bowl before, but
never
been in this pressure of a situation. Obviously more than Joe Burrow's. Taking the Lions... What?
Joe Burrow, fucking national championship, wins it, gets injured the very next year. Now he's in the Super Bowl. That dude, I mean, he's had moments. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, don't discredit Joe Burrow on that big moment shit. You know what I mean?
You think taking the Lions from a nothing team to the playoffs twice without Barry Sanders and going through the pressure of that is less than Joe Burrow's 25-year-old, I hurt my leg, I couldn't play.
No, I'm saying 100% yes, because the playoffs is not
fucking college ball.
The playoffs is not...
My defense has won me these playoffs.
The playoffs is not literally... It's literally... Nothing. Losing in the playoffs is nothing like the pressure that is to like fucking win a national championship. You know what I mean? Losing in a playoff game as a Lions quarterback,
I'm saying
there's less pressure on you than the national championship.
No, I'm not saying.
That's all I'm saying.
It's not a Lions quarterback. It's literally you're the guy who has brought the next to the Browns and like Jets.
And Calvin Johnson.
You have brought a team out of the dirt since Barry Sanders 2 decades before.
Well, yeah, Joey Harrington wasn't fucking cutting it. Remember that guy?
No.
No.
That's why. That's how bad he was.
Madden 2004,
Didn't know he existed. Yeah. But he brought this team to the fucking playoffs, and it's not like Romo going to the playoffs where it's like, no, Romo, you're supposed to be in the playoffs. Do you know the squads you have? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're supposed to be here, and you have only gotten here twice. Matt Stafford was never supposed to be in the playoffs, and he got there twice with the Lions. Set records with the Lions.
Yeah, definitely.
And then finally, like I've said, I thought if Matt Stafford, if the Lions will fucking let their teeth out of him and let him go somewhere that can actually have a fucking team, and somehow it became the LA Rams.
Yeah. Which that was a fucking blockbuster.
Yeah.
Deal. The LA Rams traded their entire future over the course of the season. They traded all of their future to fucking get a lot of players in real quick, and fucking now they're in a hole for next year. They're in a Super Bowl.
I'm calling Rams over the Bengals 33-17 because I think if Burrows does the same thing he did in every playoff game, which is I'm going to have a pretty good fucking first quarter, but then I'm going to make a mistake, and that mistake is going to become all my fucking plays.
Right.
Every play is going to have a mistake on it instead of there being mistakes every now and again.
Right.
He seems to, once he makes his first one, every play has something that he didn't do the way he normally does it, or the way he wanted to do it.
Right, something went wrong.
Yeah, there's some little change.
And that could go both ways is what you're saying. Like, it doesn't always go in his favor, but
I'm not saying
it sometimes goes exactly in his favor.
Because if it doesn't happen till the fourth quarter, Joe's fucking winning the Super Bowl. Because I don't think
So if the Bengals are up in the fourth, you're not giving the Rams a real good chance.
I don't think the Rams defense... I think the Bengals and the Rams defense are so even, minus Aaron Donald. But like, if Aaron Donald doesn't have a good game,
Jalen Ramsey too.
Yeah, if he doesn't have a good game, which he doesn't always have a great game.
No, yeah.
That's going to determine whether Joe gets off. So if Aaron gets off, Joe's most likely not to, because Aaron's going to force mistakes.
Right.
Aaron's going to hit the fuck out of him.
Right.
It's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah. But okay, so
but if that line can hold up, and give Joe time to make his plays, I think that would give Joe the advantage to score more than Matt. But I think Matt has the ability, regardless of how good the Bengals defense is, to fucking win.
All right, so here's my thoughts on all.
Pretty much what I'm saying is I think it rests on the Rams defense.
Right. Okay.
If the Rams defense doesn't show up and force Joe into mistakes,
I hear it.
It's gonna be a tight ass game with the Bengals likely to win.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely gonna come down to defenses, in my opinion too. But here's what. So two things I'm getting out of you. First off, the Matthew Stafford versus Joe Burrow. You're going in favor of Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
That's so.
I have to.
Yes. So that.
It's not that Joe's not good.
No,
it's not that he's not fucking.
No.
Especially for who he is.
I'm not wanting to like Joe Burrow. I don't want to.
It's so weird.
I really don't want to.
It's really weird. Like, I can't hate him though.
Exactly.
I don't want to hate him. I don't want to hate him.
The kid's smooth. The kid's fucking, hey, that kid came dripped down, walking into the AFC fucking championship.
He looks like what Brad Pitt wished his kids looked like.
Oh my God. Does Brad Pitt even have children?
Yeah.
Are they Brad Seeds? Okay.
Yeah, he has, I think, two.
That joke only makes sense if you're Dutch, I guess. Does Pitt?
They went and took a bunch of kids from Africa like y'all said.
Oh, okay. They were on that shit.
They were all there Dutch.
Remember that? That was hot for a second.
Oh, this is just gotta catch them all.
I guess, dude. They were on Pokemon Go in Africa. They were like, yo, I want this one. I want this one. They were catching them motherfuckers. That was crazy, dude. They just went there and were like, yep. Nope. Imagine the ones that they're like, nope. You stay here, actually.
I want one from
like, what?
Tribe. Let's go.
I just can't imagine being that patronizing. You know what I mean? That's one of the literally patronizing. You are making them your child. Like, literally.
You're mine.
It's
what? You're mine.
You come with me now. Listen to your mother.
Mother?
What?
I've never seen a person who looks like you.
What are you
You're my
even?
fucking mom.
Would you? What? If Angelina?
Why do you have an amphibious face,
dude?
You are a human woman, correct?
But dude, at the same time, if Angelina Jolie walks up, if Angelina Jolie walks up to me and is like, "Hey, you're my son now," I'm like, "Where are we going, mommy?"
Can I fuck you? Because we're not blood.
Is this like a kinky thing, or what are we doing?
Are you going to get stuck in the washing machine?
Am I going to have to walk around in public leashed? Because no.
All right, I'm going to take this.
Yes, there you go. But anyway, yeah, so let me just say...
This new stuff? So you got a new story.
Well, no. I still haven't even given my Super Bowl prediction.
Shit, my bad.
Dude, I was dissecting what you were saying because you had a lot of points. I'm saying Joe Burrow has had many big-time moments that far surpass Matthew Stafford's. And here's one thing that you said... you said the Rams defense, right? That's what it's going to come down to. Here's the thing,
because I don't think the offense is going to have a problem.
Here's what I say to you: remember the Titans. Remember the Titans? Remember the Titans game? They sacked Joe Burrow 9 fucking times. They still won. Yeah. All I'm saying is Bengals got tricks. Bengals has got some.
When was this? Was this before or after their offense completely fell apart?
I mean,
was this before or after their offense completely?
This was the divisional round of the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
After
their offense fell apart.
That was their offense falling apart because they got 9 sacks. 9 sacks is ridiculous, and still winning the game is crazy. But they got it done.
How many sacks
they got done exactly, and they got it done when they needed to get it done. And that's why I'm saying Joe Burrow has made less mistakes in that regard than Matthew Stafford has, because Matthew Stafford, by some miracle of God did not lose the Rams the game on the second to last play of the fucking game when he literally threw it right into the hands of a 49er and he dropped the interception, and a second later he makes a big throw and they're down the field.
Works.
All I'm saying is Matthew Stafford makes mistakes. He in the regular season a lot of times had games where he had 3-4 interceptions. I know because I had him on my fantasy team and he would fuck me over every time I put him on the fucking starter list. I swear to God.
Do you consider it a mistake when the quarterback doesn't score a single touchdown in a playoff game?
Yeah, that's not
a mistake.
That's not necessarily a mistake.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, how is that a mistake?
It's
just
a problem.
Well, it's definitely a problem. Yeah.
Do you think that's a
but
problem?
if it's constantly like,
you think that's a problem when you're going up against one of the best defenses in the league?
100%. But they did that with the Titans. The Titans, defensively were amazing. The Titans. Strong ass fucking team.
Yeah, are they?
Their defense,
Rams defense,
but they kept them in the hella games, and they over
number one least scoring defense.
I guess
the Broncos are 2.
Well, no, I think the Bills number 1.
Bills.
Yeah. But here's the thing: what it all comes down to, I think the Bengals have a stronger chance of overcoming a shit breaking down than the fucking Rams do. But McVay is a hell of a fucking coach, and Odell. I don't.
How you think the Bengals have a better ability to handle a breakdown than the Rams?
Yes.
No.
100%. Because I feel like the Rams were more lucky to get here than the Bengals. I think so. The Bengals were lucky that the Bills didn't win against the Chiefs because
the Bengals win the Super Bowl. It's the same reason the Broncos got a 3rd Super Bowl.
Well, yeah.
All defense, baby.
Well, yeah.
Peyton Manning did not win a Super Bowl.
Hey, that defense.
Peyton Manning got us to
the Bengals defense won them the game against the fucking Chiefs, wrapping up that Chiefs defense that was able to score at will versus the Bills, which was the number 1 defense.
I don't know if it was in a previous episode, but I called that shit earlier this year. Chiefs, not the Chiefs, Mahomes.
Yeah.
Something happened to him this year.
Yeah.
Something happened to Mahomes that was not disclosed either.
It's his idiot brother. It's his idiot brother doing the TikToks with his fucking wife.
Something, but that motherfucker was not snapping.
Yeah.
Like he used to.
Don't let your TikTok famous.
I don't think it's fucking wear and tear. Motherfucker's barely been hit.
Yeah, no.
Now he does move.
Yeah.
But like.
Well, he did get sacked.
RG3 got fucking hit. Saw him. He's gone.
He got sacked a lot against the Bengals. The Bengals defense, won them the game. And all I'm saying is I feel like the Bengals defense with, Matthew Stafford, if they make it difficult for him, he's going to make some mistakes. And I'm not saying that the mistakes are all going to be terrible.
I don't think the Bengals...
it's just going to happen.
I don't think the Bengals are strong enough to stop him from scoring. And that's my whole thing. That's your argument with the Titans.
That's my argument with the Rams, because I feel like the Rams, the Titans fucking did that shit, and the Rams literally...
wish we could see who were the top 10 scorers this season, because I put money the Rams were in there.
Well, yeah, no, Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp have a record for most receiving yards. So yeah, I'm assuming that ties in. But yeah, no, I don't know. So
I don't see. I just maybe I said it the wrong way. Maybe it all depends on the Bengals defense, because
they're good.
I don't see the Bengals defense having the ability to stop the Rams from scoring consistently.
Yeah.
Now,
I think they do. They did it to the Chiefs, and the Chiefs had a better offense than the Rams. That's how I look at it. And those are facts.
That's why I want to see the scoring.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Because I want to know if the Chiefs really were better than the Rams when it came to overall offense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could look that up real quick.
Because I just don't see the Bengals having the ability to really shut down that offense when they're just gonna they're having to contend with so much with the Rams defense.
So the postseason stats, do you want those or the whole season?
Regular season, because that's what counts.
Okay. Let's see here. Regular season, that would be the Cowboys first.
Top scorers.
Or let's see here.
That's top average yards a game.
The top, that's the Dallas Cowboys too, and then the Bucks, and then the Bills.
Yeah.
Better than the Chiefs.
So
but
Rams are the fucking 5th highest scorers. Where are the Bengals?
7th, dude.
Seventh.
Rams are under the Bengals.
Sorry, I was looking at the Chargers.
Yeah, Rams are under the Bengals there. The Chargers
They're tied. It's 46 even each.
Oh damn! Yeah, you're right, dude. 460 on.
60, sorry.
Yeah, so that's crazy, dude.
Good average.
Points per game.
Points per game.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what I want to see.
Okay, that's.
Even tell.
Holy shit! Yeah.
What a guy!
Well, I mean, that's mathematically makes sense, right? It's the same amount of games and the same amount of points. Divided by each other is the points per game.
Yeah, points per game.
I don't know,
but
we're high. Yeah, it's a joint.
I was so bad at math already. But oh god, that's crazy. Because this, when I first heard this was the Super Bowl, I was like, what a gay Super Bowl. Wow. Like the more I look into it, and not gay as a derogatory term.
No,
I mean gay as in like. Not as
tamer, like sissy like, because that's wrong.
No.
Okay, cool.
It's more, I mean gay as like intellectual. Because this is just this Super Bowl, when I first saw it, I was like, this is for people who really give a fuck about football.
Yeah.
This is for people who are literally just like statistical fucking, this is Moneyball for fucking football right now.
Right.
No one had this in a bracket at the start of the fucking season.
No.
Bengals.
Oh, dude.
Rams going to the Super Bowl.
Dan Orlovsky said that if Joe Burrow was healthy, he might be able to take them to the Super Bowl in the preseason. This is just like no evidence of Joe Burrow being like a good NFL quarterback, really, because he played a few good games and then got injured immediately last season. And he was just like, he's gonna take him to the Super Bowl if he's healthy. And now he's like fucking gloating hard as fuck. It's ESPN, like, you know, one of those guys that's always just the talking head, you know, the floating head. Yeah, but anyways, that's my Super Bowl prediction. I should get to my score.
Yeah, so go for yours.
So here is what I'm thinking: defensive battle, but high powered offenses. So I'm gonna put it right in the middle, man. This is a new prediction. We did some predictions before in an episode that you'll see later. We'll talk more about that when that episode drops. You'll know when you watch that episode. You'll know what we're talking about now. What I'm talking about, at least. But
gang.
Yeah, so I am gonna predict something completely different from those predictions because those were wild. I'm gonna say Bengals 31, Rams 28.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
And what we're betting on this?
Yes.
We're betting on this.
We are putting a bet down. The Let's Smoke podcast boys. That's us.
We're doing. Whoever wins this bet. Or excuse me, it's not about the winner, it's about the loser.
Yeah.
Because that's all that really matters when there's...
The loser loses it all.
The loser
loses it all.
has to cop an 8th for the podcast.
Yep.
And that whole 8th needs to be partitioned or made into one whole smokable
We're going to smoke the whole fucking thing. The whole fucking, yeah, it's not that much weed, you know what I mean? It's not a crazy amount. Because we're not trying to get, like, absolutely stupid here. Even though we're reckless, wild kids out here. We're poor. But we're poor, so we can't afford.
Also, this is an hour-long show, guys. It's a fucking 8th.